Stop auditioning, start connecting. When curiosity creates connection in a divided world. Act 1. The boy who wanted to belong. Do I belong here? Do I really belong here? This question followed me with a quite uncomfortable feeling for years. Maybe some of you can relate. Act 2. The costs of fitting. I became really good at belonging. I became really bad at being myself. I've learned for years to survive rooms. I never learned how to get seen in them. For quite a long time of my life, I was visible to everyone else in my life, but I was completely invisible to myself. 3. Act 3. The discovery. One day ago, and it's not that long ago actually, I realized that the mask I was wearing was never the problem. Losing the track who was wearing the mask was. Actually, the greatest discovery in my life, which has the most impact for now, was that ourselves that constantly performs to belong cannot truly connect. Cannot truly connect to itself, cannot truly connect to each other. 4. Act number 4. When people ask me, what is your superpower? I say, I meet people where they are, respectfully, with genuine curiosity. I ask different questions, and I'm truly myself and authentic. What do I mean with asking different questions? In my world, a question like, what do you do? Closes a story. A question, what shaped you, opens it, or even lifts it up. And friends, as I realized that, and since I stopped impressing other people, I got really curious about you all. Act 5. Science and data. Long time I thought I was naive. I believed people are better than we think. Actually, science and data proved me right. In a study, 100,000 people were asked in over 125 countries, and the result is 69%. 69% of them are willing to sacrifice personal gain for a common good. Friends, I tell you something. We are not living in a world with too little humanity. We are living in a world with a loss of connection, and we're living in a world that has forgotten to see how much humanity already exists. Think about this. Act 6. Common ground versus common cause. People do think commitment or connection requires agreement. No, it doesn't. We don't need a common ground. We need a common cause. I'll tell you why. You don't have to live like me. You don't have to love like me. You don't have to work like me, act like me. You don't have to vote like me. But maybe there is something we can build together. Act 7. The closing loop. Do you remember the boy outstanding this room, asking this terrifying question, feeling uncomfortable, do I belong here? Now I have the question. After stopping asking for permission to be myself. Maybe there is someone of you today in this room who needs to hear this. You always belong. And I tell you why. Because you, at least this 69%, don't have to perform for humanity. You all don't have to earn your worth. You don't have to become someone else for being worthy for a connection. Remember that. Act 8. Still listening and watching. The future. Imagine if the stranger next to you is not your problem, is part of a bigger solution. Remember, this world, this future, will not be built by people who agree to everything. It will be built by people who choose and accept each other anyway. It will be built by people who stay curious, by people who listen, by people who care, by people who love authentic, by people who ask one question. What could be our common cause? Think about that. What if we worked on a common cause? Act 9. Choose each other anyway. It's your moment. It's our moment. Act for yourself. Act for others. Thank you.